Hey guys, welcome back to my channel here at Blooming Raw. If you're new here, my name is Ashley. So nice to meet you and I'm so happy to have you here. So a lot of you guys may already know this, but for those of you that don't, I recently posted my raw vegan story video, and thank you guys so much for the response on that video. The response was so positive and I appreciate you guys so much for sharing your own individual health stories with me. You guys, it means so much. But from that video, I briefly touched on the fact that I have struggled with a copious amount of health issues pretty much throughout my entire life. I suffered from things like hypertension, hyperglycemia, gas, bloating, cystic acne, chronic fatigue, even depression and anxiety. These symptoms are what ultimately led me to my current raw vegan lifestyle. It wasn't until I went fully raw that I began to discover and truly understand the connection between the toxic and processed foods that I was consuming and the terrible symptoms that I was experiencing, and how it can be ultimately traced back to the harmful bacteria that was flourishing in my gut. You might have not actually thought about your gut before, but approximately 20% of Americans struggle with it due to consuming modern diets filled with artificial sugars and colorings, as well as hormone-filled toxic animal proteins and fried foods. So for most of my life, because I consistently ate a diet of highly processed foods, I consistently struggled with gut issues. I had constant bloating. I went through these random periods of weight gain. My immune system was incredibly weakened. Like, I was literally getting sick all of the time, you guys. So throughout the years, I've really just had to listen to my body and figure out what foods to avoid that were adversely affecting my gut and what foods my body needed to make me feel alive and thrive. So today's video is going to be a what I eat in a day, focusing specifically on gut health, which brings me to the sponsor of today's video, Ombre Lab. Ombre Lab makes it extremely easy to measure your gut health. They offer an at-home test that can measure your gut bacteria levels by testing your poop. But not to worry, the whole process is extremely 100% sanitary. So if you're struggling with depression, anxiety, stress, chronic fatigue, cystic acne, maintaining a healthy weight, or bloating due to a diet of consuming highly processed foods, the answer to your issues can literally be found in your gut. Ombre Lab's test will help you identify these issues by shipping you your test straight to your doorstep with easy to follow collection instructions. Once you receive your results, they will give you a very extensive and detailed breakdown of your gut bacteria, the issues it may be causing, as well as personalized results outlining what specific foods you may need to eat more or less of in order to help you achieve optimal gut health. They even develop targeted probiotic recommendations for you to help assist in healing your gut with a subscription. So if you found yourself struggling with any of the symptoms that I mentioned previously and you just want to see if your gut has the answer, or if you're just curious and finding out what specific foods in your diet may or may not be adversely affecting your health, then visit tryombre.com/bloomingraw to get $30 off your gut health test. Thank you again to Ombre Lab for sponsoring today's video. Now let's jump back into my what I eat in a day for gut health. Okay guys, so the first thing that I put into my body every single morning, well, most mornings if I'm being honest, is some cold pressed juice. There are some mornings where I'll juice, and then there are others where I'll just wake up and just be like, screw it, let's just eat. But since I've been raw, I've been really trying to get into a habit of juicing more because of its amazing health benefits. So for this juice, I decided to chop up some fresh cucumber, some apples, celery, some limes, and it was so freaking good. It was super yummy, super hydrating, and so delicious. So for me personally, I like to double strain my juices, especially my green juices, because those get a lot more pulp. And then what I'll do is I'll typically put it in the freezer for about 30 to 45 minutes because I like my juices to be pretty chilled. I just enjoy them better that way. And then after my juice, I wanted to enjoy some young coconut water, and clearly Luce did too. And I didn't realize how much he liked coconut because he literally attacked it and spilled the water like all over me. For breakfast, I'm having a smoothie bowl made with fresh blueberries, raspberries, spinach, some gooey dates. I think I added about 8 or 9 of them. I also added a scoop of raw super greens powder, some raw protein powder, and some coconut water. Love that gorgeous pink color. And that's it. Surprisingly, I didn't add any bananas to this smoothie, which is like super rare for me. Then I added my smoothie to an adorable coconut bowl. Gotta lick the Vitamix because it's a must. Then I added on toppings like raw granola, some blackberries, hemp seeds, and some raw almond butter for some healthy protein and just sweet deliciousness. Then I'll take my bowl over to my computer, write down a little positive affirmations, journal a little bit. I'll edit my YouTube videos. I think I'm getting better at editing. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And then I'll just take some time to respond to your YouTube comments. Honestly, the best part of what I do is being able to interact with you guys. For lunch, I was feeling fruity, so I'm having some watermelon. Spring is finally here, you guys. I'm so excited that more fruits are gonna start to become available. They're gonna be so much sweeter and juicier. I'm so excited. Y'all, when I would have certain fruits over the winter, I would just like bite into it and I would just be like, this is not sweet, like at all. Like, come on. So let's go spring. I've been ready for it since like last year, and I'm sure you guys have been as well. For a little midday snacky, I'm enjoying some rainbow baby carrots and some leftover fully raw ranch dressing that I had left over in the fridge. Y'all, this recipe is better than regular ranch, and I'm not just saying that just because it's mine. It's literally so much better for your body. It's creamy, it's rich in flavor. And for dinner, I'm having, well, would you look at that, more carrots. Which is one of the many ingredients that I'm using to make my raw vegan sushi. I asked you guys on IG stories if you wanted to see a video on how I make it, so ta-da! Here it is. So once all my ingredients are prepped, I'm gonna lay down my raw nori on my sushi roller. I got the beginner's kit on Amazon because I'm definitely not a pro at making sushi, and you'll see that throughout this video. But yeah, I'll link the sushi kit that I got in the description box if you guys want to check it out. I start by pressing my ingredients on my nori with my hands. Then I'm starting to add my cauliflower, then my carrots. It's so much fun to make sushi, you guys. You can literally add whatever ingredients you want. I'm also adding some orange and red bell pepper, some cucumber slices, and some tomatoes, because why not? Gotta add the avocado, because I need it in my life. Gonna also be adding some lime vegan chicken salt. Loving that oxymoron there. Then I'm going to wet the ends of my nori and wrap it on up. Y'all, I was struggling with these wraps. Like last time I made them, I did so much better. It's probably because the camera was rolling and I was feeling a bit of pressure or something. I don't know. So yeah, I didn't film it because I was like, I'm not trying to embarrass the crap out of myself in front of y'all. I'm just not doing it. I decided to pair the sushi with some raw nama shoyu, and that's it. It's relatively easy to make if you can make sushi better than me. So yeah, now I'm gonna dip my sushi in and enjoy. They were so delicious. I almost devoured them very quickly, and then I got sauce on my freaking shirt, and I was literally so bummed But I guess that's what I get for eating standing up, right? So then I was like, you need to slow down, take a breath in between bites, you know? So I decided to sit down on the couch, watch some Netflix. I've been really into watching like Bad Vegan and Love is Blind on Netflix. I'm a sucker for like romantic TV shows. I'm also super excited for the new seasons of Selling Sunset and Bridgerton that are coming out soon. But I'm super curious, what shows or movies are you guys into watching lately? Let me know in the comments below. I really need some new TV show and movie recommendations. Alright guys, that wraps up today's video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave this video a huge thumbs up. Also feel free to drop me a comment down below. I reply to each and every single one of your comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!